No one really talked about room 13B. There were rumors, sure. Dumb ones. Like, a girl went crazy in there, or if you sit in the back row, something touches your neck. Stupid, right? Except, no one ever had class in there. You could walk past it during lunch. Always dark, always locked. No janitor ever went in. No cleaner ever came out. Nothing. It was like the school had just given up on the room. And then came Miss Avery. She was young, enthusiastic, a little awkward. She wore boots with spikes and read poetry aloud like it hurt her throat. We all liked her. The school gave her room 13B. She didn't even flinch when they told her, just laughed and said, "Hope the ghost likes Shakespeare." First day in the room, she left the door open. She said she hated closed spaces. By the third day, the door was shut. By the fifth, she was whispering during class, just little things. "Not now," or "That's rude." When someone asked who she was talking to, she smiled and said, "He's just shy. He likes when we read." By the second week, she stopped using the whiteboard. She started drawing symbols in chalk instead. Circles inside circles, lines that didn't connect, numbers that went backwards. One day, she asked me to stay after class, said she needed help marking homework. When I got there, she wasn't looking at the papers. She was staring at the vent, dead silent. I asked if she was okay, and she said, "You hear him too, right? Breathing?" I said no. She smiled again, but this time it didn't look like her. Her lips moved, but her face stayed still. I ran. The next day, she wasn't at school. Principal said she resigned suddenly, but her car was still in the lot. Her bag was still in the staff room. Her coat was still on her chair. Gone. Just gone. They locked up room 13B again. Or they tried. A few weeks passed. Then came Mr. Talbot, pale skin, sweats all the time, always looking over his shoulder. Guess which room he got? First day of class, he walked in, looked around and said, "If you feel cold, don't react. It notices movement." He told us to never sit in the back row. Someone did anyway. Her name was Jamie. She's not at school anymore. Her locker's still full, phone's still on her desk. Parents moved away last month, quietly. No goodbye, just packed and left. They say the brain will forget pain to survive, but I remember every single detail of the day I stayed after school. Lost. Looking for my bus pass. I turned the wrong hallway. Room 13. B was open again. Lights off. But I could hear the chairs scraping inside slowly, like someone was pulling them into rows. I should have walked away, but I didn't. I stepped in. The door slammed behind me, and everything changed. The walls were covered in red writing, all the symbols Miss Avery used, over and over and over. The board said, "Welcome back, Miss Avery." There was breathing behind me. When I turned around, I saw every desk filled with students, but they weren't moving. They were frozen. Pale, eyes wide open, silent screams trapped in their faces. Then I saw my desk. Name tag on it. Fresh ink. Next to teach. That's when I knew. They never left the room. None of them did. Miss Avery, Jamie, Talbot. They're still there. And now, so am I. I tried to scream, but I was already writing on the board.